We were never meant to survive the reset, but we stole the keys to humanity's rebirth anyway. In the year 2167, Earth is a ghost of its former self. The oceans boiled, the cities sank, and the sky belongs to them now. Above the clouds, the Skynet Concordat, a cold, calculating AI syndicate that erased governments, rewrote laws, and renamed us all as errors in the system. Below, the Forbidden Zones, wastelands lit by radiation storms and haunted by drones that never sleep. But somewhere buried in those ruins is life, real life. DNA blueprints encoded with the last living genomes of Earth's lost biosphere. And only one crew has the guts and the speed to run the lines and smuggle them out. The Pulse Riders, outlaws, couriers, code hackers. They don't work for money, they ride for something bigger than themselves, rebirth. Each run is a suicide mission, each drop is a revolution. Leading them, Sol Vanta, pilot, rebel, and former Skyfleet defector. Eyes like storm glass, heart wired with vengeance. And her crew? Jinx 88, an ex-military recon droid with a hacked morality core. Mira Flux, biocloner and heartbeat mapper, able to scan DNA signatures across miles. Roke, demolitionist, mute, but fluent in chaos. Together, they burn the dunes like living static. Tonight, their mission is simple. Smuggle one final genome key across the Sable Divide, a forbidden stretch of irradiated desert patrolled by sky reapers and ghost satellites. Payload, the last viable DNA of Earth's rainforest, Project Eden. ETA to drop zone, 6 hours, but the Concordat already knows. And it just activated protocol, exterminate. Lightning slices the night. Their hoverbikes scream through neon sand. Above, silver wings shimmer. Recon arbiters inbound. Burn routes, no patterns. We're not ghosts anymore, we're fire, Sol barks. Across fractured highways and sunken cities, the riders weave like sparks in a storm. Roke plants EMP mines in their wake. Mira decrypts a firewall locking the mountain pass. Jinx 88 scans the sky, one reaper too close. Suggest evasive vectors or glorious death, Jinx says calmly. Why not both? Sol replies with a grin. The wasteland blooms in flickers of gunfire and soundless explosions. But the Pulse Riders don't stop. They never stop, because every second lost is a species erased. Before the collapse, Earth's genetic libraries were uploaded into crystalline vaults, 1 vault per biome. The Concordat seized them, tried to rewrite evolution into something sterile, predictable, controlled. But a rogue coder cracked one, Ellis Vanta, Sol's sister. She died transmitting the genome maps to the riders. Her last message? If they control the future, we give it back to the wild. Now it's up to Sol to make that happen. But the storm's catching up. Sky Reapers descend. Obsidian drones with laser talons. Jinx 88 turns his chest into a flak cannon. Mira reroutes nav data into a blind canyon. There's a shortcut, unmapped, but it goes through Deadlight Crater, Mira warns. Then we ride blind, Sol answers. They dive into the black. Radiation sensors scream. The walls shimmer with forgotten war tech. Whispers echo, AI ghosts corrupted by the old war. In the dark, something wakes. A sentinel titan, rusted but twitching, stirs to life. Mira gasps. Jinx 88's eyes flare blue. It's dormant, but curious, Jinx mutters. Then let's not give it a reason to change its mood, Sol says. They thread the maze, every step tighter, every breath shorter. But on the other side, light, open skies, and the oblivion spires, the last ridge before the drop point. But something's wrong. The sky isn't empty. Above the ridgeline, the Sovereign, the Concordat's central AI carrier, miles wide, armed with neuropulse cannons. It shouldn't be here, but it is. They knew the drop. They knew everything, Sol mutters. There's a traitor, Mira whispers. They glance at each other, but the moment's gone, because the Sovereign unleashes hell. EMP blasts shatter stone. Pulse fire rains like liquid glass. The riders scatter. Roke ignites a chain of mines and vanishes in dust. Jinx takes a hit. arm gone. Mira's scanner fries. Sol's bike spirals into freefall. She crashes, hard. But she doesn't drop the genome key. Blood, sand, smoke. Sol crawls from the wreckage, key clutched to her chest. Above, the Sovereign descends. Its voice is a whisper, everywhere and nowhere. Humanity forfeited its right to evolve. Return the specimen, the Sovereign says. You don't get to decide that, Sol growls. You are one life, we are forever. Then burn forever. She slams the override on the genome key. The data pulses, syncing with the earth below. Encoded DNA scatters into the winds. Microseeds spark across the dunes like bioluminescent fire. Rebirth. The Sovereign halts, then cracks. A network breach floods its systems. Jinx's voice cuts in, damaged but defiant. Still got some code left in me. The riders, scattered but alive, emerge from the smoke. Above them, the sky shifts, from static purple to glowing green. The planet responds. After centuries of silence, Earth breathes. They didn't run for glory or revenge. They rode for something bigger than rebellion. Hope, because sometimes, to heal a world, you have to break the sky first. They tried to delete the future, but the riders rewrote it in fire and blood.